Yo, what's up with it, everybody? It's Kris Campbell here with the upcoming artist of the year right here. JAY-R3D is in the building. How's it going?
What's good, man?
You're doing good.
Hey, I'm doing great.
I can tell you're doing great because you just dropped this bomb A project that I listened to all the way to Atlanta.
Oh, for real?
All the way.
You played it all the way through?
I played it all the way through,
Was
bro.
you enjoying it, man?
I enjoyed it, man.
Okay, bet that, man.
I even be working out to it sometimes. I was like, hey, this guy a little...
Work,
bro.
no sleep, 7. No.
But you from Mobile, right?
Of course.
Bro, your music sounds nothing like Alabama.
Yeah. I get that a lot, man. Like, I think what goes into that is more of the influences I had in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to a lot of East Coast, West Coast cats.
Like who? Because you sound like Bones Thugs and Harmony.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's Midwest, so those are my favorite rappers, you know, of all time. But as far as growing up, I listen to Snoop, Easy, NWA, Dr. Dre, and as well as like the Eminems. Give me some Jay-Z's, give me some Nas's, give me Wu-Tang. Like those are all my influences. So I'm not gonna sound like your average Southern rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
Just, you know, I come from the bottom of the map, so you know.
That's what's up. And if you guys don't know, he released a project earlier this year.
Yes.
Acronyms: W.A.N.T.S. We Are Not the Same.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with that title and why?
Man, it's crazy. Like, the whole process behind it, I had some of those songs already written.
Okay.
And some of them were back from like 2015. But I was just thinking, like, what am I trying to put out there as far as my brand and my music, and what with these songs that I have already, what message am I trying to spread? And with the content and everything that I have in there, it was like I just started thinking, I was like, I'm not the same as these other rappers.
Right. You're
I'm not the same, you know what I'm saying, as far as race goes. You know, we're not the same as everybody. Everybody's different. We know in relationships you may not be the same level as your girl is or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? It just, we are not the same. So everything, I put all those components in there and it just came like, we are not the same. And then I was like, you know what, that hashtag wants to be dope as hell. So that's what that was, man.
And it is dope, man. So how long did it take you to do the entire project though? You said you already had some songs written.
Yeah.
So how long was it, you know, the duration to complete the project?
Man, so I started recording in 2015.
Okay.
And I had a song called Till the Money Came. I put on iTunes.
Saw that.
And then I had a song already called She Say that I put out back in around that same time. So 2016, I started recording more stuff with my homie Sean, and he just hit me. He was like, okay, so you ready to do an album?
Right.
Like, you know, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, are you ready to do an album? And I'm just like, yeah, shit, I'm, you know, guess I will go ahead and do it. So all the songs like just started flowing together. And I did a lot of recording in 2016, but I felt like in 2017 was when I was going to be ready to actually drop it. And I got the last bit of recording done in the beginning of 2017, and then I was just like, you know what? We're going to drop it April 30th. I just put all my faith in it, you know what I'm saying, and put it out there to the universe. I said it's going to work out, and then it just went from there. But it was some years in the making from 2015 to 2017, so...
Was that your first time recording though in 2015, or had you already recorded before then too?
Oh, like as far as songs, or just
music?
Oh, no. I go back, man.
So how long have you been doing music though?
Shoot, man, I've been writing music all my life. Okay. But I took it serious once I got to college, Jackson State University. Shout out to Jackson State, I love, and met some gentlemen in Mad John Performance Troupe, and we just formed a group together. That was back in like 2007, 2008. So yeah, it's been like 10 years, like nine and a half, 10 years. So it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? I was in a group originally at first. It was 3 of us called Authentic, and then you know, we put out some material there, and then like 2011, that's when I started putting out solo material. So this is like my 3rd solo project that I put out.
Okay, so it's definitely a great body of work. I can tell you that now. Like I said, I always listen to it. You're pretty dope to me. I think the track is called Mama. Towards the end, I don't know if it's the outro or not, but it's down there towards the bottom of the track list. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's really dope to me, man. But just tell me about. I want to hear about that track specifically, and why did you know, entitle it Mama and stuff like that? Well,
like when I heard the sample and I heard that beat, like it just spoke to me. Every time I get production, I just vibe out. And I do exactly what that beat tells me to do. So with that, I think it was originally called Mama Something. And then I was like, you know what, that gave me some ideas. And I wrote it. and then I went to my homeboys because actually the members of my group are on there with me, Shice D and Doja. Shout out to y'all. And it just started flowing. And the crazy thing about it is my mother's still living. Both of their mothers have passed. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that I was going to bring out the best MC in them, just like me saluting my mother. You know what I'm saying? It put me on that Boys to Men type of tip and, you know, all that other stuff. So it meant a lot. And I thought to close the album out would have been the best way to put it on there. So yeah, I'm glad that you got that far, man.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah,
like I told you, like most people that I sit down with, man, I really don't interview a lot of people that I have nothing in common with, or people that I do not know. I eventually want to be the bridge to expose people to become it, like people who grinding to finally get there. So I definitely make sure that I do my best to go ahead and research and listen to the music and kind of like embrace it and, you know, submerge myself into it. I know you were saying you had your fellow teammates on the song and stuff like that. So going back to the writing process, when you're sitting down, tell me about the creative process though. So is it, all right, let me go take a couple shots, let me listen to this beat, and then I'm gonna write to it, or where do you get your actual inspiration from, or does it literally just comes out? It
just comes out, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can be in a point where I have been sipping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the mood, just depends on like the track Feel Good. Feel Good is like a, you know, a track that, you know, you just vibe out to. I got this drink in my, you know what I'm saying? So you want to be in that element when you're writing, but I don't want to be too gone when I'm doing it because I can't get my ideas out. But most of the time, you know, it's just like I said, I do exactly what the beat tells me to do. Or if I already have had an idea, I've had a lot of situations where I've had ideas in my head, or I not jot them down or whatever, and then I just come out, man. Like most of my creative process comes when I'm in the shower, man. I just be in the shower and I be bathing and I be thinking like, man, you know what? Let me drop and put that thing down. So yeah, that's how pretty much it is, man. It just comes wherever, you know. I feel like it's heaven sent every time it comes to me.
I feel, you know, when I'm in the shower, I do a little singing too. You know
for real?
Yeah, bro.
Give us a little sing.
I can write too.
You can.
Yes, bro.
Hey, you know what? We gotta hook up, bro.
What's up?
Hey,
I'm on it now. Y'all sleep on Kris Campbell. Y'all, it's gonna be a worldwide name. Y'all better keep up.
Hey, I'm gonna help him out, bro.
But no, man. So with the entire project, once, you know what I'm saying, we are not the same. Are you speaking specifically to someone, or you just in general? Like people are all different. I know. A lot of times when I say a lot of stuff, it can be subliminal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We can all go into this petty mode sometimes. But when it comes to like my craft and my art, I'm genuinely like, I really think that I'm going to be the best. I know I got next.
Exactly.
Like, I literally believe that. It has nothing to do with anybody else. So when you entitled the project, what was your thought process behind that?
Man, I was really, like, a lot of it has to do with MCs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like you other cats. For real.
Just literally, yeah.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that makes me different, a lot that makes me stand out, and a lot that makes me unique and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I feel like that is a big, strong point. You know what I'm saying? Like a major component and a major key. Shout out to DJ Khaled. It's a major thing, man, because it's like, you know, I feel like if you're an artist or an NBA player or whatever it is, you got a 9 to 5 or whatever, you need to be the best person, best employee you can be and stand out. You know, I'm trying to be number one because I feel like I am number one. So, yeah, I'm not the same as you other cats, man. Y'all can't mess with me.
For sure. So you are not the same. Y'all heard my man tell you one time, y'all are not the same, all right?
Not the same.
So what's your favorite track of the entire project?
Oh, man.
I know a lot of people give me a biased answer saying I like all of them. You're gonna be special, you know, attached to one of them, at least one. I know a lot of people say that the older songs where they written like years ago, stuff like that, kind of biased today. It won't be those. It'd be like the newer songs. But for you, which song was your favorite?
Man, what I'll say, man, I'll say Crawl. Right now, I feel like Crawl is my signature track. You know what I'm saying? The one that I'll come out to first, and the one, if you want to know who JAY-R3D is, let me talk about my struggle. Let me talk about where I come from. Let me talk about all that, and it uses my cadence. You know what I'm saying? I got a brother that loves when I flip my tongue and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do that tongue twist, and so I brought it out there, and the beat just is undeniable.
It's crazy. You guys are here. You guys are gonna be hip to it.
Definitely. So I say Crawl. You know, and definitely the intro. That'll be another track because that's personal to me. But a lot of people, I didn't know they were gonna sleep on the intro because some people be like, let me just skip through this thing.
Intro, yeah, because it's the intro. You're like, they probably just talking.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had put the intro on there, and people were feeling that. But yeah, I definitely say Crawl, and then the intro will be the other track. So definitely. But I got my favorites and stuff.
You already got visuals, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to do actually a visual to each song.
Each song.
Now, right now, I got a video to She Say, Same Way featuring JAY-R. Also got Crawl. And then what's the other one I got? Gotta Be Me. Yeah, I put that out. Next, I'm going to do something in the intro. Feel Good is an anticipated video. You know, I know people feeling it. Shout out to y'all who's been working out and stuff. That's like the workout song.
That is the workout song. Like,
that's
the
workout
song. You in the gym,
song.
boy, you be like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm finna feel good. So that's coming soon. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to put a visual out to each song because every time I write, I think of either colors or I think of just visuals. You know what I'm saying? And that sticks out to me. So I want to make sure that people see exactly where my head is when I went into writing it. And I love doing videos, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And it's dope, man. You're finally submerged into your craft. You're not just writing. It was one point where you were only writing and just singing in your room. Then it was another point where you finally, start rapping, you know what I'm saying? You're doing everything. And then you actually got into the booth to start doing it. Now you're creating whole projects, like entire projects and stuff like that. Yeah. So the entire journey has to be, overwhelming, has to be exciting. I know you want to keep creating, doing more. But moving forward, what ultimately do you want to happen with this project?
I'm just trying to expand my crowd and my audience. I'm trying to reach a new plateau of being an artist. Like I want to work with more producers. I want to work with more artists. I also want to put on more artists too. And yeah, like I just want to increase everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like it's never a point to where you should just feel settled. Like, oh, I done did everything, whatever. Nah, Jay-Z is 47 years old right now, and he still has the rap game by the throat. And put out 444, and people still interested at 47. So I feel like I got years to come. I'm getting better each day that God gives me breath. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get more people just to know who J-Red is and go worldwide. You know what I'm saying? And tour. I definitely want to do a tour and because I love performing.
Right.
Ain't nothing like having a mic and like I want to spit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get up there and then rock a crowd, you know what I'm saying, every time. So but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man, get more shows, more opportunities and just reach new people.
Okay, speaking of your name and who J-Red is, I had a question because I really wanted to know. I don't know if you was trying to be cool or you really put some thought into it, but you spell your name JAY-R3D.
Exactly.
Why do you use the 3?
Well, when I first started rapping, my first name is actually Jared, J-A-R-E-D. So I was, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no street cat, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't no hard, you know what I'm saying. So I was just like, what could I do to just be, I'm rapping, but what can my name be? You know what I'm saying, ain't gonna be MC Killer or nothing like that. So I just put the Y in between the A and the R in my name, and it was J-A-Y-R-E-D, just J-Red. But then I was in a group. And it was 3 of us. So I just said, you know what, let me just put a 3 on it. And then this girl I knew at the moment was like, I like that. Like it's something different, you know what I'm saying? So I think it sets me apart because it's just J-Red look boring. So J-Red is really just like, it's the Y in between the A and the R.
So it's just a little bit of both. You were trying to be cool, but it made sense too, so we just roll with it.
It ended up working out for me, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So, and it's been working, It's easy to put in on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. So
speaking about that kind of stuff, make sure you go follow my boy. He's doing his thing. Y'all definitely stay tuned to that. Check out the project. Once we are not the same.
Yes.
And before we get out of here, I really want to know, because your music is so different. It'd probably be Snoop Dogg or somebody like that. But if you could work with anybody, I mean, dead or alive.
Okay. I'm glad you said
musically,
that.
Who would it be?
Definitely Pop. Definitely Biggie.
For sure.
Let me see who else. I want to work with Master P. I definitely want to work with Master P.
He's dope.
He's dope. Like I grew up on him.
It's fun that you said that.
Yeah, I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely want to work with Master P, Jay-Z, of course, Nas. It's a lot of people, but definitely like. If I had the chance to work with Pac and Biggie, like me and Biggie, a killer track, and I feel like those were the elite MCs to be like, man, I did a song with them, man, I'm solidified.
You're
you know
good.
what I'm saying? But other than that, like just who's worthy of doing it right now, I feel like a Jay-Z or Eminem collab with me would be like crazy.
If you get Eminem, you dope for one. Big Sean brought him out. You know what I'm saying? On his last project. And it was stupid dope. It's one of my favorite rappers as well. So I just want to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. You're definitely on your way. And you are officially fluent. All right, my boy?
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. You fluent as well, man. I like your movement. You know what I'm saying? I like everything. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing as well. I follow your stuff, man. This is dope. Black media. You know what I'm saying?
Black.
We got to support.
Capital B-L-A-C-K.
Yeah.
All right? Until next time, guys.